recently NASCAR decided to stop allowing people to display the Confederate flag during races. Now it's a response to this ongoing and important movement by Black Lives Matter. And one of the people who really pushed for this within NASCAR is a racer, NASCAR race. I don't know what the right title is. Driver, yes, a NASCAR driver. Jesus. Anyway, a NASCAR driver, Bubba Wallace, who happens to be Black and clearly and understandably has a problem with the Confederate flag being displayed at these races. And so after NASCAR made this announcement, a noose was found hanging in Wallace's garage stall on Sunday. And it was actually discovered by others before he saw it. But it's a huge problem, and we all know what that represents. It represents a disgusting display of violence and cruelty and hate toward African Americans in this country. And NASCAR shared the news with people on Sunday that this noose was found. Now, the statement from NASCAR read as follows: late this afternoon, NASCAR was made aware that a noose was found in the garage stall of the 43 team. We are angry and outraged and cannot state strongly enough how seriously we take this heinous act. By the way, during this race, there were apparently pro-Confederate flag protesters driving by while waving their Confederate flags, which is pretty gross. Now, the report also said an investigation has been launched to look into the incident. We have launched an immediate investigation and will do everything we can to identify the person or persons responsible and eliminate them from the sport. As we have stated unequivocally, there is no place for racism in NASCAR, and this act only strengthens our resolve to make the sport open and welcoming to all. So the update is, Cenk, that the race did happen, and in a show of solidarity, other drivers did something really sweet. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so I think NASCAR's reaction has actually been terrific. So I applaud them for that, both the statement and everything else they've done to back up Bubba Wallace. And now I see why Anna doesn't want to do sports stories.
I'm so, because it's such an important story, but I'm not an expert on any of this stuff, right? Like,
no, I hear you.
On racing and yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch NASCAR either. But so here, what they did was they, at the beginning of, before the race, they all got together, all the drivers, the people that worked the pits, etc., and pushed Bubba Wallace's car to the front. So it was a beautiful picture, it was a great show of solidarity. Now, do I know what it means for his car to be in the front? I don't know either. I don't watch NASCAR, but it looked good. It looked great, and I'm glad that they did that, and that's wonderful. And speaking of looking good, I love that American flag mask he's got. And so, look, it's not quite good as the social distancing mask we have at shoptyt.com, and we got Game of Thrones style masks as well, and also ones for the protests. But second to ours at shoptyt.com, linked in the description box below, Bubba's was awesome. And obviously him putting on an American flag mask is a reminder, this is who the Confederacy fought against. It was us Americans that they fought against. And so finally on that front, the most important part here. So people are apparently mad at Bubba Wallace for saying that they shouldn't have Confederate flags at these races. They're like, are you trying to call us racist? Well, you know what? We're gonna prove you wrong by hanging a noose in your, in your area, and remind you of the lynchings of black people. I don't think you understand what irony means. So that did not help prove him wrong. It helped prove him 100% correct. And if you're unsure about what the Confederacy stood for, you should read the cornerstone speech from the vice president of the Confederacy at the time, who said the cornerstone of the Confederacy was to show that white people were superior race, black people were inferior race, and that their proper role was that of being slaves to white people. So that's what the Confederacy was about. And if you wave that flag, you're not doing it to celebrate pie or beans or any other Southern heritage. You're doing it to celebrate the past of hideous slavery and terrorism in this country. So Bubba Wallace and the rest of NASCAR are completely correct. And thank God they're sticking together, and I love it.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.